I love to create ideas and make them happen in real life.
I love coming to obviously chat with the owners, Sarah and Jorge. They're wonderful, but the food and the cuisine here is just so delicious.
Good morning, welcome to Berry Hill Bistro.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jorge.
And we can't wait to show you around. We're going to tell you some stories. I'm going to show you some of my favorite dishes. Come on in.
Well, Sarah and I came to Canada 13 years ago and we decided to open Berry Hill. I'm from Uruguay, I'm a sailing coach, she's a chef, and we like the idea to open a restaurant in Canada where her family is, so we decided to come to Oshawa. We truly believed in the potential of the area, so that's why we started. We say, okay, let's open this cafe and have the catering running on the background, right? And slightly turn into a restaurant. Well, I think we try to bring that experience that Sarah have around the world, and this cook from scratch. We try to source our food from local vendors. We try to put all our love for food and passion on every plate that we put in front of our customers.
So we're making cheddar bacon pancakes with a sriracha honey, which I'm really excited about. It's for our brunch menu. Brunch is like the most popular thing that we do at Berry Hill. But for this dish, I'm gonna cut it up and put it inside the pancake, because why the heck not? Some nice cheddar. This dish was inspired by a couple of things. So the diners of my youth, I used to like to go to the comic book shop and then go to the diner, especially on like a nice rainy day, and get a nice stack of pancakes. I have a Dutch heritage, and pannenkoeken is something that's very much a part of Dutch life, especially like pancakes for dinner. Top that off with some sriracha honey. And don't be shy, so you don't have to be healthy all the time. Okay, so we're going to make the drum club. I make it with Greek flatbreads. I take garlic cloves and I poach them in olive oil. And then this is the olive oil that we get. Well, it's a blended oil, but it's the oil that we get from that. And just a tiny pinch of salt. We take our roasted chicken and I'm gonna slice it down. Mostly because I like all this chicken to get smothered in cheese. So the Different Drum Cafe was where I learned that I wanted to go to culinary school, but I quickly learned that the learning curve was maybe a little slow for me. So I decided to go to school and learn how to do things in a faster way. So this chicken was tossed in our spice blend, which is a secret. You can't have it. The trick for roasting chicken legs, and like everyone needs to know this, the trick for roasting chicken legs is that you need to go past when it's done and render some of the fat out so that you get this really moist, delicious chicken. And everyone knows a club requires what? Tomato and lettuce. I like my tomatoes. I am a tomato fan. All right. And basically all we were waiting for is the bacon to look like that and the cheese to melt really nicely. You just gotta build it. Get some nice fluffy pieces of lettuce. And that, my friends, is a beautiful drum club. We're gonna do the Zesty Salmon Bowl. One of the things that I love to do here is make really delicious, but like super healthy things. So when I was a private chef, I worked for individuals, and if you have your own chef, one of the things they often ask you is to make things a little bit more healthy. So the Zesty Salmon Bowl sort of like came from that idea. There's lots of good healthy stuff that goes into it. So at this point I just add our lemon honey dressing. So this is like a zesty lemon honey dressing. I put a lot of lemon zest into this. So this is an old Sarah / Berry Hill recipe that's kind of evolved over the years to get to this point. It's got like natural honey, it's got whole lemons with zest. It's really quite delicious. Maybe add a little bit of kosher salt, just because it helps bring out the flavors of the cabbage. One thing that I like to do is a nice bias cut. So just means a fancy way to say I'm gonna cut my cucumbers on an angle. We do avocado smash for this because again, it's all about like blending textures and flavors. So I'm gonna take 2 halves of avocado. I'm gonna season them up a little bit. I'm gonna use that garlic confit oil that we talked about before. Sort of like a super rough guac kind of texture, which is really nice because if you have any left over, then you can put them on some chips. That is gonna go right on top. We got some feta that I've already crumbled, some hemp hearts, because I don't know, hemp hearts have been on like everything at Berry Hill since day one, because you know, they're healthy and tasty. And then some chia seeds. All we're waiting now for is the salmon, which is gonna take a minute. And then some sweet chili for zing. It is a Zesty Salmon Bowl, and that is the Zesty Salmon Bowl by Berry Hill Bistro.
Like I said, the owners are fantastic, so you feel so welcome as soon as you come through the door. And then if you come during lunch hour or dinner, the smell is incredible because it doesn't matter what they're cooking, you're just like drooling by the time you sit down at your table.
I think it's like an atmosphere of trust. It's really important for me to have a team that I trust, and then in turn they can trust their own decisions that they make. To my chefs, I say err on the side of delicious. Like, so if you're not sure what to do, just make sure it's delicious. And it's sort of the same for the front of house staff as well. It's like if you're not sure what to do, just make the right choice to make the person in front of you happy. So I think really it's trust at the end of the day.
Anything from pastry to lunch to dinner, like they have everything. I feel welcome, I feel at home. Sarah's always smiling at the counter, greeting everybody as they come through. So it just feels like a comfortable space to come.
Longevity is a good measure of success. The relationships we've built, I mean, the relationships we built along the way, the staff that have stayed with us for so long, like, I guess those are probably the best ways. The fact that I do get time with my family. So time and relationships. It's probably the best way to measure it.